in the last episode. Oh god, yeah, she looks so hot wrapped up down there. Oh my god, yeah, I just wonder how old she is. What, 7th grade? Hello guys, my name is EricVanWilderman, and welcome back to Corpse Party Book of Shadows. So in the last episode, we saved this girl right here, which is from the extra chapter 1 in the original Corpse Party. Her name was Nana, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 92.3% sure about that. Something like that. Oh, I see. Yoshiki sees the bright side of things all the time. He's like, oh my god, someone said I saved their life. I feel so happy. Good. You should feel happy, Yoshi. You did a bang-up job. It is Nana. That's her name. Ogasawara. Wow. Jesus, that's a mouthful. All the stuff that she belongs to. She's like, I am from the Ogasawara family. And I go to Musashigawa. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a mouthful. Suzumoto. That just rolls off the tongue better. Suzumoto. Yoshiki. Kishinuma. That rolls off the tongue so much better than your name, Nana. I'm sorry. Yeah, see, that's what always like tripped me out. She's a 7th grader, which, you know what, they're just in this game, they're changing it because they translated it into English, so they're making the equivalent of what it would be. So she's a 7th grade student, which would be over there would be middle school 1st grade. Yes, that is exactly. It'd be middle school 1st grade over there. Because there's middle school, well, in Korea I know it is, and in Japan it's similar, because they used the Japanese system from way back in the day when the Japanese ruled Korea and stuff, and everything all changed. It was middle school 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, then high school 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, and elementary schools 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So that's just the way it is. So Yuka is 1st year in middle school then. No, 2nd year in middle school. Yeah, I totally got it. I'm smart. Yeah, I wonder if this happens before Extra Chapter 1 or after Extra Chapter 1. Okay, so they got split up. Oh, I see. Mayu's talking. Sorry, I'm tripping balls. Jeez, I haven't made a video in like 3 days, and I'm just tripping like severe balls here. Just bear with me, okay? So she was separated, and she was looking for them. So this must be after this situation where we found the Pimp Daddy Ghost's hat and his glasses. Yeah, I wonder what did it to her. Was it Kizami? Maybe it was Morishige. Morishige wanted to see some bondage. That would be scary. I'd have a heart attack, probably. Okay. It was a really big man. It was the gym teacher. Sachiko's little servant. I mean, big servant. But little servant because Sachiko's the boss. Yeah, who? But then again, Kizami's tall. I mean, he's tall and he's strong, right? But if it was really tall and strong, it's gotta be the gym teacher. Well, yeah, thanks, Yoshiki. Uh-oh. What? What? She was probably... Sorry, I should be reading this. Nana suddenly planted both arms firmly at her side, shrunk into herself, and began shaking again. She was probably thinking about what had happened to her. Yeah. He's like, I bet there's a bunch of other terrible shit here. Nana, what do you say about that? Nana's like, oh, stop it, Yoshiki, what are you doing? Oh, there's more where that came from. We're gonna die. Stop it, Yoshiki, what are you doing? No, she sees something else. I mean, come on, she's gotta... She's really freaking out. She must have seen something else. Why are you gonna take her to the pool with the floating corpses?
行こう。外は。
Okay.
はい。
おいおい、何言ってんだ。危ねえだろ。喉が渇いたんなら俺が雨水汲んできてやるよ。
I have a bad feeling about this.
お、ね、か、い。待って。
Oh my god, Mayu is so cute. Almost as cute as Seiko. She's almost as cute. She's like, no, you're gonna wait right here. You're gonna wait. Oh god, she's amazing.
何かあったらすぐに呼ぶから。ね。
Mayu, you are strong and amazing. I love you. You are the coolest chick. I mean, my favorite girls in this are now Seiko, and next is Mayu. Next is Mayu. You know, in the first game, she was just a blood splatter on the wall, so she was really low in my ranks. I was like, Mayu, you didn't do anything. You just splattered yourself. Not yourself, but someone else splattered you. But now she's just so cool.
ごめんね。菱沼くんって鈍感だから。いえ、こちらこそすみません。
Don't worry, it's all right, Nana.
しょうがないよ。あんな怖いことされたの私だって。
Of course.
ここなら他に人もいないから。遠慮なく洗っちゃいなよ。
That's right, I'm not gonna push you in.
なんだったら私あっち向いて
I'll
よ
look the other way. That's right, you can take off your clothes. If you want to leave your white shirt on and get that a little wet, that's okay too. Holy shit, she's in middle school. That's crazy. Jeez, I'm so used to calling it middle school. I'm like, junior high school just sounds weird to me because it's called middle school here. Junhakkyo. Jun means middle. Righto. I walked over to the wall where the roof's overhang offered some protection from the rain and waited for Nana to finish up. Taking this time to look around, I noted that the whole building was surrounded by dense forest. Theoretically, we could climb the fence here and leave. But we'd just be trading a creepy dark school for creepy dark woods. Could we survive out there? And would we actually be able to get home? No, you wouldn't. I just wanted to find Shig. Shig. He'd be able to look at this situation coolly and... No! Yeah, he'd be able to look at this coolly and rationally. Oh, I bet he would. Without flipping out and getting all emotional like me. No, he just takes pictures of dead bodies. And walks around creepily. I just needed to find him, to see his face. Shig. I was starting to get teary-eyed again when I noticed Nana lazily running toward me. As she neared, she slowed to a walk. Lazily? Is she possessed? It sure is. Let's get back in. What? Perfume? We were both completely soaked from head to toe, but I was confident we'd dry off quickly enough once we got back inside the school building. I mean, is it actually warm in there? Like, it's cold outside, and obviously there's no heating inside. Would it really be warm in there? I don't know. And since I happen to have some travel fragrance in my pouch, I took it out and spritzed a little on and around Nana's skirt. Yeah, obviously this... some really important stuff going on here. Sunlight yellow, right? Wow, yes. But I guess, you know, this small talk and this stuff right here, it kind of gives them a little bit... It's a little uplifting, you know, to be able to have some sense of normalcy, and so they do it. I understand why they do it. I should have a little more sympathy for them. Oh, I'll gladly share mine with you. Wow. I'm in the club. I'm amazing. You should aspire to be like me. I'm Mayu. Not an actress. Oh yeah, I guess she is an actress who just does everything. She does everything. That's awesome, and Shig is in it too. Well, I can. I'm amazing. And by I mean Mayu, because Mayu's me. Oh, come on, that's such a girl thing to say. Oh, but there's slimmer girls out there, you know. No, you look good, okay? You look pretty and you look cute.
私の幼馴染なんだけど。
That's not sick, I'm just saying she does. I mean, I tell that to some of my students. Eric, does this look pretty? Oh yeah, it looks pretty. It looks good. Okay, it doesn't mean I'm coming on to her, you
ちゃん
sickos.
っていう子はお姫様みたいに可愛くて。
I forget which one Chihaya was. I think she was the older one, wasn't she?
そのお友達も探して。
Or no, Chihaya was the one that cried, wasn't she?
私と岸沼くんも協力するから、ナナちゃんも私の友達探すの手伝ってくれる？
If you help me find mine, I'll help you find yours. Let's get down to business.
はい、まゆさん。風邪ひいちゃうから。そういえばナナちゃん、その太もものとこのあざって。
Yeah, what happened to her?
あれ？
Oh, she has bruise on her thigh because the place where the bruises are, how they died in the past iteration of this thing. So she.
捕まった時についたのかも。怖くてあんまり覚えてないん
No,
です
she
けど。
died in a different way. Just like those bruises on your stomach, Maya, you should show her.
ごめん、変なこと聞いちゃったね。
It's not an awkward question. You know, you gotta ask questions in this place to get down to the bottom of it, okay? That's how Yoshiki and Ayumi found out how to get out of here.
ああ、遅かったから心配したぜ。
女の子の身だしなみは時間がかかるの。ねえ、岸沼くん、しげ兄たちを探しながら。
Of course, let's form a party, like an RPG party. We got it, okay? With our HPs combined, we will solve this mystery.
さっさとみんなを探して帰ろうぜ。
It's good. Let's find out it doesn't. Let's get the hell out. I'm ready. Oh yeah, some mystery music has just started. Ding 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 ba ding boom. Oh yeah, you're gonna find ways, you know, ding ding. I don't even know where am I gonna go though. Holy crapola! Oh yeah, this was the creepy room. No, this wasn't the creepy room. Wow, you're cut in half. This is most likely female junior or senior high school student, though anything is beyond impossible and everything about missing. Whoever kills your most done recently has always done blush on the floor, blur, intestines. Holy shit!
この制服。
Oh no! I skipped over that. I thought we had been here before. I didn't really read that much. Oh my god, oops. Maybe we shouldn't have gone in here. That was like one of Nana's students, probably. It's okay, just one of your friends, and the bottom of her got cut off, but maybe the top half is still alive. You never know.
悪い方に考えんじゃねえ。こんな言い方したかねえけど、お前のダチじゃねえかもしれない。
Yeah, I don't think so. And remember, her top half could still be alive, okay? Nana was wrought with grief. She was shaking uncontrollably to such an extent that her teeth were chattering. We gently led her out of the classroom. So basically, I'm sorry I skipped through it. I just assumed I was investigating a corpse that I had already investigated before, because I have investigated these areas, and there's one cut in half, and the intestines were sprawled out. That's all it really said. I wanted to get out of there myself, to be honest. Seeing a human body was so horribly mutilated was more than I could handle. Okay, let's peace out then. That's kinda... Let's look at it again. Maybe there is something there, an identification. Partially hidden under the body is a student ID name tag, which must have fallen from the missing torso. Musashigawa is a girl's middle school. Hodoka Manome, yes. Probably best to make sure Nana never sees this. We aren't gonna let her. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go to this hall. We're gonna try to go into 1B. Ew, that was one of her fellow students. My goodness. The door to class 1B is frozen in place as if it's just a decoration on the wall. It can't be opened. Well, screw you, 1B. Oh. Event. Ooh, no. Scary ghosts. Are you gonna block my way, you assholes? Why? What happens if I just try to charge through? You're a spirit. I guess they can do some damage, though. Oh, no. No, spirit. Don't be mean. Seriously, just because you lost your body doesn't mean you gotta steal mine, okay? Have a little empathy. Yeah, I know we have her, but what is up there? Oh, well, shit. Is this item new? What is that? There's a crumpled up scrap of paper inside one of the shoe cubbies. It's a bit heavy, suggesting it serves as packing for some object wadded up within. What is it? Unraveling it reveals a small pile of long, whitish, stubby objects that, at first, seem like they may be candles or something, but in actuality...
指人間の
Don't worry, yeah, they're... It's finger-licking good. 10 in total, every finger from both of some unfortunate victims' hands. The blood was still very much wet too, indicating that not much time had passed since these digits were served. Since these digits were severed? Does it really say digits? Digits, these digits. Hey man, give me your digits. Okay, I didn't mean your fingers. What? I don't... And then blows into that how much time since these digits... Am I reading this wrong? Am I just... okay, whatever. Wet soil was lodged under each fingernail, and faint remnants of color here and there further indicated that the owner of these fingers had painted nails. It was a female. These nails... Oh, shit! She recognizes them! Oh, I shouldn't have taken it. That's bad. That was a bad idea.
何でもありません
It's probably nothing, don't worry. Well, you know what? If your fingers' friends were painted that way, they're probably hers. Sorry, I should really be comforting her. Nana, it's gonna be okay. This place is gonna turn into a magic wonderland. Okay? Let's not worry about the details. What is... Okay, that's just a door. The door's frozen in place if it's a decoration on the... Yeah, got it. Gotta be careful not to skip any events as I'm traveling. This bad shit can happen. Let's find more dead bodies. Oh, hey, Yoshiki. It was different. Yeah, well, it was different. Everything has changed since then, Yoshiki. Everything's new and fresh. It's the partially decomposed corpse of a student. Judging by size and uniform, this was likely a male middle school student. The back of his head seems to be completely smashed in, suggesting he was probably killed from behind with a blunt weapon. A student ID name tag can be seen partially lodged under one of his bony arms. I wonder if, like, the students themselves, like Mayu and Yoshiki, are thinking these things. Like, oh my god, well, let's inspect this corpse. Yeah, he got his head bashed in. Takine Municipal Middle School, Teru Arai. That's a cool name, Teru Arai. What's in here? There's something all over every one of these shelves. It's like someone emptied out buckets full of small black beans? On close inspection, they seem to be dead flies, hundreds upon hundreds of them. Ew. Okay, what does this say? Tell me some information. Are you certain you're on the right path? Is it really okay to trust her? Trust who? Nana? Is Nana gonna go crazy? Or is Mayu gonna go crazy? Her. Is it really okay to trust her? No, you're giving me mixed messages here, game. What does this say? Looks like someone used a shard of glass or something to cover messages in the teacher's podium. To any and all Takine Middle School students. I'm okay. I'm going to find Kyugo. If you're reading the clunk smashed in the head. Oh, that sucks. 5A we go. Oh, what? Oh, cutscene. Okay. The door class 5A is frozen place. Building super. Oh shit, I'm 41% darkened. I gotta be careful. The door is locked up tight. Yes! That's right, we have a key. Use the rusty key. Oh shit, this is the perfect time to save our game. Use the rusty key or not use the rusty key? Well, I have no idea about that. We're gonna use the rusty key. Does it work? God, the suspense has been killed. Doesn't even work. Oh, whoa, cutscene. Okay, cutscene mania. What's that? It's a hole in the floor, probably. That's what it is. Oh! Well, I got a good idea. Yoshiki, you hold Nana's legs, and then put her down there, and then she will grab it. Was that a good idea? And then if you need to be longer, then Nana can grab Mayu's legs, and then Yoshiki can grab Nana's legs, and then you just drop them down there. That's a good idea. Yes, we can. We can do it. Let's get down there. Oh. Whew. You guys are difficult. Seriously, we could make a human rope. Let's make a human rope. Teamwork is cool, guys. Okay, fine. You don't like my teamwork, then... Yes! We're gonna use the bandages to get down there. See, they said we need to find a rope, so I came here immediately. It's the gauze bandages that are used to tie up Nana. We're gonna use them.
ープの代わりになら
Of
ないか
course
な
we can. Perfect idea. Take the bandages. I gathered up the loose bandages and handed them to Kishinuma. Kishinuma then obediently pulled them taut in a few places to test their tensile strength.
長さはかなりあるし、何重かに折り返せば簡単には切れそうにねえな。
Yeah, we're gonna send the lightest person down, and it's
よ
Nana.
り合わせてロープみたいにすればもっと丈夫になるよ。
Definitely. Nana, you're going in there. I don't want to go in. No, you're going down there, Nana. Do you want our protection? We're gonna be like Yakuza all of a sudden. And so we folded both strips of gauze in half and twisted the two double-ply strips together to form something that resembled a braid. I'd do something similar to this once before. I'd done something similar to this once before when making rope-like decorations for the theater costume, so it didn't prove to be particularly difficult. That is putting your talents to good use in a crazy situation. It almost felt like rope making 101. In 10 minutes time, presto, we had a do-it-yourself rope in our hands. Granted, it was pretty flimsy compared to the resin ropes you might buy at Home Center, but it seemed like it would hold one person's weight just fine. Alright, da-doop-de-doo. Super fantastic. Well, let's get on this biz. Here we go.
このロープを体に結んで降りていったらあれを拾えるんじゃない？
Definitely. Although I like my human rope idea better because it's just more interesting. But
この辺はロープを結んで固定できるものもねえから、上で誰かがロープ。
私とナナちゃんで岸沼くんが登ってくるまでロープを掴んでることならでき。
まあ、俺が行くのが早いか。
Of course. Of course, Yoshiki, but whatever. You're gonna do it because you're cool, right?
でも私たち二人で大丈夫かな？男の人の力でも。
Oh my god, is this gonna be decision-making time? I'm gonna have to choose one, aren't I?
私はこういうの自信ないよ。スポーツ得意じゃないし、降りられても登ってこれる。じゃあ私が。
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Nana's cool, you know, she was scared, but she's offering herself to go down there. I mean, if it was me there, I'd be like, if I had to do it, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do it, but holy shit, it's dark down there, and I don't know what's down there.
さっきこの包帯で縛られて殺されかけたのに。平気です。
Nana, you're strong. This team, this is the dream team. Yoshiki, Nana, and Mayu are just so powerful. Okay?
そっか。
Like, in the last chapter, Naomi's just like, oh my god, fucking oh shit, you said you love me, ah! And just like ran away, got split up twice, this fucking holy shit! It's just this big gong show, this big drama fiesta, and these guys are like, hey, are we gonna tie this rope around your body and loop you down into the hole, we're gonna put you down in there, and then we're gonna do this, and you're gonna grab it and I'm gonna pull you back up. It's crazy! The difference is night and day.
すごいな。岸沼くん。やっぱり私を下ろして。しげに私っていつも甘えてばっかりで、しげにから見たら子供みたいなんだろうけど。
See, oh my, I know Mayu, you're doing so good. You're doing good here. Don't get down on yourself.
せめてナナちゃんだけは守ってあげたい。
I do too. I want to protect all of you.
連れ出してあげたいよ。
See, I'm older than all of them, older than Yoshiki. I want to protect you all.
俺は別にどっちでもいいけど。
This is saving moment. Yep, that's saving. Okay. Step up or send Yoshiki after all. No way, I'm gonna step up. I'm gonna man up and do this. That's what we gotta do.
よし、こんなもんだな。
Don't worry, I'll be okay. Yoshiki's too heavy. He'd drop down there and he'd die.
苦しいよ。
Oh yeah, I forgot she has bruises on her stomach.
ずれてすっぽ抜けるよりはいいだろ
じゃあゆっくり下ろしてね。
Oh no, do you hear that like really low rumble music? Boom. That's like a really bad sign that something's gonna happen.
気をつけてください、まゆさん。
I don't like the look
手足
of
の
this.
取っかかりになるようにロープに結び目をつけておいたので、登るとき多少は楽だと思います。
Thanks, Nana, for being considerate.
ありがとう、ナナちゃん。
I don't like this low rumble. And these farty noises. No, Okay, that's just... Oh, this is... Oh, no, what?
しょっと。
大丈夫か？どんな感じだ？そっちは。
なんかね、
It's a really nasty smell.
あと変な匂いがする。
Ew, this is all the area with all the decaying corpses. It was too dark to see my surroundings clearly, but I could instantly sense an oppressive atmosphere all around me. This was not a good place to be. Definitely not. Ew, there's so many corpses here. But hey, that's kind of why they call it Corpse Party, right? It's totally true. Okay. I need to... Where is the shiny object, though? There's a bucket of gross stuff. There are a large number of dead bodies scattered throughout the room. Most seem to have died long ago, having decayed into proper skeletons, but a small handful of them seem fresh as if they were all alive only yesterday. They probably fell down the hole. Oh, there's corpses. Of course, this is perfect time. People are running down the hallway like, ah! And then they run and fall down into this area that cannot be come out of. There's a chute. There's the chute where all the corpses come out of. Okay, where was this shiny object, though? There are a large number of dead bodies scattered throughout the room. Yeah, I got that. My darkening meter goes up every time I search a dead body, though, so... There are a large number of dead bodies. I got it! But where was that item? Oh, this is a girl's body. This is the same uniform as Nana. This is one of the ones that seem like a more recent death. So recent, in fact, there's still a hint of body heat in her. All of her fingers have been cut off, and her tongue seems to have been removed as well. The ghosts are sick like that. They want to do the same things that were done to them. Assholes. Her student ID and name tag is clearly displayed on her jacket. Hikari Kiryue Musashigawa. That was a hard name.
ナナちゃんと同じ学校だ。そういえば、更衣室で助けたとき、ひかりちゃんって呼んでた。
Yeah, I think it was.
このことは、ナナちゃんには言えないよね。
That's a good idea. I mean, how would you even bring that up? Hey, Nana, by the way, it's, you know, one of your best friends is dead down there. It's one of the things that you gotta wait until you get out of here, and then you tell them. There's something on the ground next to Hikari's body reflecting what little light there is left down there. That was it, then. Definitely. It's a small glass bottle filled to about 2/3 mark with a clear liquid.
何の瓶だろう。水みたいのが入ってる。
Oh god, I hope there's an option like, should I drink it? Having acquired the item we sought, not wanting to stand out on this hole even a moment longer, I had to. I gave the rope a triumphant tug.
拾ったよ、岸沼くん。
いいぞ、鈴本。すぐ上がってこいよ。こっちで引っ張り上げてやろうか。
大丈夫。そんな10メートルとか高さあるわけじゃないから。
That's still 10 meters is quite tall, though. That's a long climb up a rope. That's pretty huge. I mean, think about it like a diving... Think about a diving platform at like a swimming pool. 10 meters, that's high up! What? Come on, if you drop, you're gonna die. Don't let that happen. Yes, we got it. I'm happy.
もうダメ。そんな高くないと思ったのに、本当もう手足ガクガク。これ明日絶対筋肉痛だよ。
I'll definitely be feeling this tomorrow. Let's hope there's a tomorrow.
お疲れさん。で、何があったんだ。
これ。
なんだこりゃ。酒か。
Sake? Don't drink it, Yoshiki, okay? We need a clear head here.
ただの水みたい。あ、これ清水です。清水？友達のひかりちゃんが瓶持ってました。おまじないグッズの一種で有名な霊能者の人のパワーが込められているって。
Yeah, your friend Hikari had a bottle just like it. Is it gonna click in her head? That was from Hikari.
悪いものを払う力があるから、カバンとかに入れてると金運とか恋愛運がアップするらしいです。
Nana, you got that smiling look on your face. Oh, if only she knew. Yoshiki, come
そんなこと
on.
ないですよ。テレビにも出演してる霊能者で。
See, Yoshiki, by Naho. Oh shit, it's been endorsed by Naho. Throw it away, Naho. Ugh. Ugh.
あいつか。あいつ絡みなら多少は。
Yeah, but Naho, I...
してるんですか？
Yeah.
菱沼さん。なんか意外。
I saw her. That's what you want to say.
こういうのってネットで買えるものもあるんですけど、 ひかりちゃんの場合はお父さんがテレビ局に勤めてて収録
Oopsies, wow, I accidentally just hit a button. Oops, oops. My bad, my finger dexterity is just not what it used to be.
もしかしてこれひかりちゃんのまさか
No, it's... Don't worry, Nana, it's definitely not, okay?
どうかな他の人のかもしれないし
篠崎もこういうの好きだし持ってる女子は多いんじゃねえの
Yeah, and Ayumi's going crazy somewhere. Oh my god.
そうですよね
You're probably right. I'm definitely right. I didn't inspect and take her name tag. I swear. Okay, so obviously we got this holy water to ward off spirits, so we need to go where the red spirits are. So let's just go there. Here we go. Red spirits be gone. I got this shit, right? Do I actually gotta, like, use it? Item... Bottle... No, but let me just talk to them then. You want it. Here we go.
こいつらどうしても通さねきだな。ただの火なら水でもぶっかけりゃ済むんだが。
That'd be nice.
さっき拾った聖水は霊能者のお墨付きなんでしょ
It's a good idea, but it was recommended by Naho, and well, again, Naho did recommend lots of stuff. Just she kind of went crazy because her lover, Hibiki, came into this place and she wanted to bring people in to throw the holy. Let's throw the whole. Of course, let's throw the holy water. I'm sorry, evil spirits. These spirits are like going through enough pain already. Where it's like, eat shit, motherfuckers. Yeah, we are, but we gotta make progress here, okay? You know, if eventually we find out the secret to this place... Hey, if we eventually get out of here, I swear I'll try to, like, find a way to exorcise you and get you into heaven, okay? With this, one of the red spirit flames flew directly at me in what was clearly meant as a hostile action. Oh shit. Oh shit, was I not supposed to do that? Oh shit! Kijinuma quickly leaped in the air, hands out, taking the full brunt of the spirit's attack in my place, then all three flames simply disappeared. Are you possessed? I don't believe you. What?
ちょっとはい絆創膏あ私貼りますやけどしたとこを見
サンキューなで鈴本
Yeah
どうしたんだ
Please don't drop it
私学生証どっかに落としちゃったみたい
That sucks if your Sachiko ever after charm's in there
お前その手に持ってんのは学生証じゃねえの
Oh no, it's gonna be like Nana's friend's student ID. Ah, shit.
拾ったの
Oh, never mind. That's the one from the school entranceway. Okay. I held up the student ID so Kishinuma could get a better look at it. It was clear from its design alone, after all, that it wasn't a Kisaragi ID. I understand, Mayu. You gotta exhaust all possibilities. I know.
間違ってねえよ。篠崎たちと再会するためにも、こっから出るためにも。
I agree.
できることは何でもやらねえとな。
I agree.
どれ、貸してみな。
うん。でも、あんまり役立ちそうなこと書いてないかも。
No, Yoshiki's he's got a little genius in him. He acts dumb, but I think he's got a little genius in him.
この落書き。
There we go. Bing!
なんかの箱の絵みたいだけど。
The memo page Kishinu opened to was ringed with bloody, sticky fingerprints, and centered among them was a rough sketch of a box drawn in ballpoint pen, along with numerous lines of text written in rough, shaky letters. They seemed to have been written with an excessive amount of force, resulting in countless black splotches and small tears in the paper. I think Ayaka is going to kill Ao. I need to hide her. Ao is mine and mine alone. She must be protected. If I hide it in that box, no one will ever find it. Ao, I love you so much. These words were written over and over again, with the ink getting blotchier and more haphazard each time.
この落書きの箱って、これに似てねえか？用務員室に落ちてたもんだけど。
That's definitely it.
本当だ。よく似てる。ここの穴、
See? Teamwork, baby. It's a keyhole. I have a box. I have a student ID. Let's put it all together. Let's open this box. Of course. Wish we could have done that earlier. Ch.2 and Nana were both watching me expectantly as I produced the rusty key from my bag. I inserted it into the lock. It fit. Crossing my fingers, I began turning. And met with no resistance at all. It was the right key. The lid popped up. Nostalgic music started playing. Have you? I heard that song too when I start the game every time. Come on, Yoshiki. I'm just trying to uplift everyone's spirits here. Yeah, she's Yoshiki. Sometimes Ch.2 took the music box from my hands with a sort of derisive smile on his face. Yoshiki's changing because of the spirit. Another key. And I know exactly where that is, and you do too, I bet. I placed the key in my pocket for safekeeping and tried in vain to remind myself that I shouldn't get my hopes up, but in truth I was downright thrilled we were making actual progress. Yeah, you're gonna open a key to a place that's fan-friggin' the balls. Okay, and here we are. We have arrived at the only door that I can think of. Open sesame. The door is locked up tight. Fucking shit, shut up, it's a fucking God. Okay, well, let's just go up these stairs. I thought it was the door that we previously saw that we could go into, but it totally wasn't. So let's go check the reference room. That totally might be it. Reference room, it sounds like a place we might want to go. Let's do it! Yeah. Good. I'm glad it was. I should have known. The spirits were blocking the path there. I should have just kept on going straight. But instead, I went all the way back and checked the other room and then came back here. But whatever. Let's try the key. Okay, it opened. Oh my god, it's Ayumi. Oh my god, sorry. I just almost choked on my spit here because Ayumi's going like all creepy ballsy. And that was just like a mini jump scare, even though there was no noise, okay? There was a bit propped against the inside of it. As the door slid open, it spilled out into the hallway. Ch.2 completely ignored this, however, stepping over it and darting into the room as fast as his legs would carry him.
Shinozaki!
How did she get in here if it was locked? Within the pale darkness of the room, a figure stood in front of one of the shelves, completely engrossed in some ancient-looking tome. It was Shinozaki. And she's looking crazy. She's got that crazy look in her eyes. The floor around her was piled high with books she'd seemingly read and discarded. Strange, coming from a bibliophile who usually won't even crease a spine. What?
Shinozaki, shikkari shiro!
Exact slapper. Oh my god, it's really weird how it's like only in the left ear. That's why is the audio doing that? That's really creepy.
Shinozaki,
Yoshiki, just grab her and start shaking her or something. You gotta do something more forceful than that, okay? Don't just be like, Shinozaki, stop it. Good, there you go. Now we're making some progress. Oh my god, she looks so creepy there. Oh my god, she looks so creepy. Shut up. No. Sorry, not gonna happen. Let's pour holy water on her. Never-ending nightmare. Never-ending nightmares. I remember that.
この痛み、この苦しさ、寒さ、飢え、もどかしさ。それでもな、こればっかりは譲れねえんだよ、俺は。
Well, Yoshiki, your bargaining skills sure suck.
なんだこの言いなり。虫か。
From there, Ayumi took a sudden turn for the worse. Tossing aside the book she was reading, she began punching herself in the head with both hands. Oh, stop her. Yoshiki, physically stop her, okay? Shinozaki-san! That sounds like her.
篠崎。
兄さん来てくれたの遅いよ。私お腹が空いて、ひなさんが私をここに閉じ込めて、それから私何も食べてなくて。
No, don't eat me.
兄さんって美味しそう。兄弟で変かな。私兄さんを殺して。
Well, I'll tell you what, you take a bite of me and I'll take a bite of you. It'll be fair.
やめろよ、篠崎。
Yoshiki, come on, man. She's still possessed. Isn't that obvious? Look at those eyes. Those aren't the eyes of a normal girl.
おかえり、お兄ちゃん。
なんだよミキ、また来てたのか。
何それ。心優しい妹がわざわざご飯作りに来てあげたのに。お兄ちゃんちゃんと毎日食べてる？
ああ、まあその辺のコンビニとか学食とか。
またそんなんじゃ栄養偏っちゃうじゃん。待ってて、今お夕飯作ってるから。やっぱりお兄ちゃんは私が面倒見ないとダメ。学校楽しい？お兄ちゃんの友達、持田さんとか篠崎さんってどんな人？大丈夫だよ。そのうちお父さんだって。ね、お兄ちゃん。
Okay, what was that flashback for?
やめろ！
Ah, whoa! Oh my god! Don't let her eat you! Stop flashbacking! Okay, this is a bad time for a flashback, Yoshiki. Oh god, Shinozaki's biting Kishinuma's neck. I've got to stop her. Holy shit. Those sound effects, though. Get out of there, Yoshiki! Come on, you're obviously stronger than her. Although, I guess if the spirits are possessing her, they might give her some, like, supernatural power, so who knows? The two of us made a mad dash for Kishinuma, intending to pry Ayumi away from him through any means possible. But to my astonishment, he met our panicked gazes with a stern, let me handle this look, reinforcing the message by raising his hand in a stop motion. Okay, there we go. Just give her a hug. That works. Whoa, I didn't expect that. If circumstances were different, this could be the start of a really heartwarming romantic scene. Kishinuma grabbed Shinozaki and hugged her tightly. Hey, this is what happened in the first game, too. But now we're seeing it with, like, an anime backdrop. That's awesome. Okay, Ayumi, come back to us now. It is warm. Bit by bit, I could see the expression on Shinozaki's face change. Her crazy possessed sneer gradually gave way to a blank, dazed countenance, and then suddenly, but surely began sparking with life once more. And though it was nearly imperceptible, I could swear I saw a smile start to form on her lips. For a few long moments, Shinozaki stared into Kishinuma's eyes, then in an instant realization, her face turned beet red. Of course, she's like, "Oh my god, how to do that to me? There's people here!" I recall the phrase, "oh crap," drifting through my head for a split second, and then... Yeah, Ayumi, stop it. He just saved your life. Oh, you just slapped him, but you see? Hey, everyone just saw that. There's evidence that you are being a biatch in this situation. Okay? Okay.
どういうつもりでこんな
Hey, just say quick. You just called him a hentai. Please, Mayu, say something. Say, hey, he just saved your life. Okay, Mayu, step up. Step up to the plate. Oh, well, he's happy regardless. He doesn't care. And well, of course he's happy. I mean, she was possessed and... I mean, literally a few seconds ago, she was eating him. So...
篠崎心配させやがってでもなんつうか
I'm glad you're back. I was kind of hoping Yoshiki would say something like, "Oh, Shinozaki, I'm so glad you stopped eating me."
篠崎さん大丈夫ですか岸沼さん鈴本さんなんでっていうかここってお帰りなさいでいいの
Welcome back. What's going on?
そう話を聞いてもまだ信じられないけど私この建物の良くない影響
Oh, there we go. Now Ayumi understands. Now say sorry for slapping Yoshiki, okay?
シャレにならねえ暴走っぷりだったぜつうかお前どうやってこの部屋入ったんだ
Exactly. Maybe there's a secret passageway.
覚えてないでも建物自体の構造が変化するくらいだものこの閉鎖空間では何が起きても不思議じゃないわ普通なら起きないような可能性の低いことが常に起きてしまうようなそもそも超常現象っていうのはその可能性が狂っている状態のことでそれを予測したり調節するロジックが
Good call, Ayumi. That's smart.
よくわかんねえけど
I've been saying that for a long time, actually.
お前の姉ちゃんとしてくれよ
簡単に言うと何が起きるかわからないっていう話
Mm-hmm.
いい目標はたった3つ
Wow, how do you suddenly know all
この
this?
学校がこうなった原因を調べてこの現象の中心となっている存在を特定すること
Okay.
そしてその存在と接触しここから出る方法を探り出すこと
Okay.
最後に出る方法が分かったらそれを確実に実行に移すこと
Okay. Good, Ayumi. That's the Ayumi I like. And the Ayumi I like, she sometimes comes out, she sometimes does, and she sometimes suppresses that good person inside her and she becomes a biatch. But you know, this is the amazing Ayumi. Thanks. You are. Ayumi, and keep this way, okay? Stay like that. With that determined look on your
だ
face.
けど篠崎一番大事なこと忘れてねえか
一番大事なみんなと無事に合流すること
Yes.
そうだったねそれがまず第一の目標よね先生や持田君たちと会えさえすれば
だな小笠原のダチも集まりゃ人数も増えるしなんとかなりそうな気がしねえか
Of course, and Morishige.
はいでも目標を達成するためには努力しなきゃね
Of course.
私たちにできることは最初から変わらないし多くない
Aye, aye, Captain.
とにかく調べてどんな小さな手がかりも見逃さないこと
Good
そ
idea.
して何よりやけになったり諦めたりしないこと、
Mhm.
大丈夫私たちがついてるよみんなで頑張ろう
Let's do it! At this, Kishinuma stood up and began scanning his eyes over the nearby
とりあえ
shelves.
ず手近なところからってことでここで手がかりでも探
It's a
してみ
smart
るか
idea. There's lots of books here.
資料室ってくらいだからよそより期待できるぜ
Okay, what could be here? Let's look at the inconspicuous note plastered here. What? I can't look at that? Okay, whatever. How about we look at the corpse first? It's a girl's body, seemingly junior or senior high. It's mostly decomposed down to the skeleton at this point. There's a duffel bag on its side next to her with a tracksuit partially hanging out of it. And her student ID tag is clearly visible. Momijigawa High School, Ao Amano. Yep. That makes sense. Nothing on that shelf is relevant. Nothing on that one. What about on this one? Nope. Are you sure it doesn't seem relevant? There are numerous scrapbooks on the shelf, each containing various newspaper and newsletter clippings. One in particular stands out. It's an old-school 3-ringed binder filled with articles that are all over 30 years old. Let's find out some information.
1973年天神小学校児童連続誘拐殺害事件
It is. But we already know that from the first game, okay? There was. I remember reading that article. Dashing the hopes and prayers of their concerned parents, 3 of the kidnapped children return home tonight in body bags. Local police gave an official statement at around 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Yuki Kano, Yoshikazawa, and Tokiko Tsuji, previously reported missing, were found dead in a basement room beneath the school. The circumstances behind their murders are still under investigation, and a suspect with ties to the school's teaching staff is in question. First responders report a shocking, grisly murder scene and have expressed concerns at even allowing the families at the deceased to see their children. Significant mutilation is said to have occurred, and the officials believe the sight of this may exasperate the already delicate mental states of the bereaved. The sole survivor of this unspeakable crime is 7-year-old Sachiko Shinozaki, who remains in shock from the experience. Ha ha ha! Yeah. Her testimony may prove invaluable toward closing this case and putting this horror behind us, however, so police are anxious to question her. Meanwhile, other parents have already begun calling Heavenly Host's safety procedures into question in the wake of this tragedy. Members of the PTA have. There's a snippet from another page as well, which includes photographs of the 3 victims as well as the lone survivor. Lone survivor.
この子たち私が見た子だ
俺たちも見たぜここで殺されてそれでたたってやがんのか
Something like that.
ひどい事件だったんだね私最初見た時からあの子たちが怖くて
They are just victims, and they are kind of evil. They can't control themselves. That's kind of, they do evil things. So, yeah.
鈴本さん同情心は危険よ霊の中には生前の人格を失っているものもあるの
There we go.
今のこいつらは生きている人間にとって
犯人はどうなったんでしょうあ、こっちのページに記事があるよ
Accused child murderer commits suicide. The 32-year-old former teacher believed to have committed the now infamous adolescent kidnappings and murders was found dead early yesterday morning. After being deemed mentally unfit to take responsibility for his actions, he was placed in intensive psychiatric care but escaped 2 nights ago. Psychiatric ward commissioned a manhunt which culminated in the discovery of his hanged body in a room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary School, near the site of his shocking triple homicide. The cause of death was ruled as strangulation and is strongly believed to be self-inflicted. As this appears to be a show of remorse previously thought beyond his mental capacity, his psychiatric ward has come under heavy fire since the discovery. Yeah, I'm sure he was murdered. I don't think Sachiko had anything to do with it. I don't think so.
女の子が一人助かったのがせめてもだよでも変ねこんな大きな事件なのにその生き残った子の家族のことが一つもないわ
See, oh, she's so hot when she's smart. Even she looks younger than Nana though.
あるのは殺された子たちの遺族や同級生の保護者の談話ばっかり
プライバシー保護とかで書けなかったんじゃねえの
No, Yoshiki, Ayumi's onto something. Go with it.
そうなのかなマスコミって被害者も加害者も関係なく取材して書き立てるイメージなんだけど
Dr. Tomokichi Fukurai's research records, Mesmer's magnetism, correspondences with Anna Sprengel, Serafita, Malleus Maleficarium, Voynich manuscript.
心霊学者の記録に魔術結社の通信文、神秘小説の古典
Definitely not.
貸し出し用の番号シールがないからこの学校の本じゃないよそうね多分ここに迷い込んだ人たちの本の持ち主の蔵書印が押してあるキビキって読むのかな
That is how you read those kanji. Kibiki is Naho's friend. That came in here before Naho.
どれ本当だこの人も有名よさっき名前が出た佐榎木奈穂さんの師匠と呼ばれてる作家の先生
Yep, he
秀樹
is.
先生もここにどうして
Well, that was interesting. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's just go out then. Can I? I sure can. What's going on then?
そういえば
A lot of time.
信用してもいいのかな 確かに空間が変化するってことは時間が変化してるとも考えられるから。
俺の腹具合から判断すると晩飯済ませて早いやつなら布団に入ってる頃かもしんねえな。
So if that's the case, they've been here for like 5 hours, around maybe 6 hours.
お腹空きました。できれば食べ物も探さなきゃね。その前にどこかでちょっと休憩しよう。
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go sleep.
そうしてもらえると私も助かるかも。霊障っていうほどじゃないけど妙に体が疲れてるみたい。
Okay, let's go to the infirmary then. And so the four of us head to the safest spot we could think of, settling in for a bit to help calm our spirits and refresh our bodies. Almost immediately, both Kishinuma and Shinozaki sat down, closed their eyes, and fell fast asleep. Understandable, considering what they just experienced.
二人とも眠っちゃったみたいね。きっと疲れてるんですよ。岸沼さん、あゆみさんを助けるためにいろいろ頑張ってましたし。ナナちゃんも疲れたでしょ。はい。けどなんだか眠れなくて。
Well, that's good. I wonder if Nana's gonna kill us. Because remember that cryptic note, or was it a note or something that said, be careful of the one who's with you? Of her.
今すぐ走り出したいくらいです。わかるよ。私もシゲ兄のことを考えるとすごく焦ってくるっていうか。
Well, you heard him scream, so you know he's still alive somewhere.
ナナちゃん、その足。
I felt a chill in my stomach as soon as I saw them. They were the same bruise-like markings around Nana's slender thighs that I'd seen before, but they'd become much darker in color. They'd looked pink originally, as if she just rubbed her skin up against something, but now they were a deep dark purple, the color of grapes.
大丈夫？痛くない？あざならさっきからありましたけど。
Also the creepy sound. Be scared.
そうじゃなくて、なんか濃くなってるから。
Yeah, they are.
本当だ。変な色になってる。なんだろう。内出血してたから時間が経って閉塞したのかな。ごめんね。でも跡が残ったら嫌だな。ナナちゃん美脚だもんね。そんなことないですよ。スタイル良くて羨ましいな。私もナナちゃんくらい身長が。
Well, come on, Mayu. You got the cuteness going on, okay? Although some girls don't like to be called cute. It's like, oh, you're so cute. They're like, why didn't you say pretty?
彼氏さんですか？そういうのじゃないんだけど、大事な人かな。
But he will be. He's kind of like that.
いつも近くにいてくれて、私のダメな部分も受け入れてくれて、素敵な人なんですね。私にとってはね。同じ演劇部だからってわけじゃないけど、王子様なんだよ。岸沼くんなんかに言わせると悪い魔法使いらしいけどね。岸沼さんってやっぱりあゆみさんのこと、あれ気になる。
Well, it kind of looks like she is taking an interest, though, because she's always, like, hiding behind him. Like, whenever it shows the avatar, she's really close to him.
あ、違います。そういうんじゃ全然。ごめん。お約束だからつい。でも実際のとこ、岸沼くんにとっては厳しい状況なのよね。お似合いなのに。似た者同士でもあるのよね。素直になれないところが特に。まゆさんも森重さんの前では素直になれなかったりするんですか？だからそういう人じゃないってばもう。
But it is Mayu.
自分でもよくわからないな、この気持ち。しげ兄に会ったらどうしたいんだろう。岸沼くんみたいに抱きしめてほしいのかな。それとも頑張ったなって頭撫でてもらいたいのかな。
I think a hug would be in order, because you guys might die here, so, you know.
やっぱり実際会ってみないとわかんないや。会えますよ、きっと。 岸沼さんがあゆみさんに会えたみたいに。持田くんもゆかちゃんや中島さんと会えてるといいな。先生も篠原さんもみんなで帰って文化祭の時撮った写メ交換して。私もみんなと会いたい。
Yeah, Nana does, but Nana, I'm sorry to inform you that most of your friends are dead.
ごめんね。私ってば自分の話ばっかり。その辺見てきますね。お手洗いも行きたくなっちゃったし。一人で危ないよ。ちょっとだけですから。お友達のことを思い出してじっとしていられなくなっちゃったのかな。
鈴本。
わあ、起きてたの？岸沼くん。
一緒に行ってやってくんねえか。
そうだね。岸沼くんは篠崎さん見ててあげて。
No, you guys are splitting up. It's a bad idea.
すまねえ。なんかあったらでけえ声で呼べよ。篠崎叩き起こして飛んでっから
It's
よ。
a bad idea.
暗いから篠崎さんのろうそく一本借りるね。
Bad idea,
危ないから
guys.
小笠原見つけたらすぐ戻ってこいよ。
What's gonna happen? This is when something horrible is gonna happen. It's gotta happen now. Horrible shit. I know. I know the way this game works. The bathroom felt empty. There was no indication of Nana's presence
ナ
whatsoever.
ナちゃんと入れ違いになっちゃったのかな。
No, it didn't happen. Oh, she found one of her friends. See? Oh no.
ナナちゃんどうしたの？ナナちゃん。
What? The sound that echoed through the hall was like that of a butcher slicing up a large chunk of meat, bone and all. Oh god, it's the teacher. And this sound was accompanied by the dimly lit figure of Nana sprawled out on the ground in front of me. Or rather, part of Nana. It was really just the top half of her body severed cleanly at the thigh. Oh god, he is a good aim. The teacher, right? If that's the one who killed her. Her legs were completely gone. And the worst part is she was still fully alert and aware. See, that's the thing. Maybe her friend was like that too, but her friend probably died by now. This grisly sight was too much for me to handle. I became weak in the knees and fell backwards, landing on my butt. I couldn't move. Mayu, you should go to her and, like, if her bottom half is cut off, but maybe she's spilling a bunch of blood, you should, like, try to shove her innards back inside her body. That sounds gross. Nana was bending and contorting her back and writhing on the ground as if struggling to escape the pain and the fear. I wanted to help her, but I had no idea what I could do. Nothing had ever prepared me for a situation like this. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even think. Well, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't be prepared if one of my friends were cut in half. That'd be a little weird and awkward. The sight of Nana's growing body gushing blood every which way was burning itself into my mind. It was the most frightening thing I'd ever seen. Screams. Screams. I'm so sorry, Nana. This is what happened to you. You got cut. God, she's in a lot of pain. Just, I hate to be rude and say just die already, but seriously, if she's in so much pain, she's gonna die anyways. Just die already. I could sense the presence of another person in the shadows just behind Nana's. I would run away. Okay. Who was it? The darkness was all-encompassing past a certain point, giving only the vaguest notion of a human silhouette within an inky black void. This is how we're gonna die? Okay, what is back there? These are near the washrooms. There wasn't a door here before. That door should have led to the... Oh, never mind. That door should have led into the pool locker room, but the lighting or lack of it was completely wrong. There was also an indescribably foul odor wafting out from within, so powerful and revolting that I felt it could never leave my senses again. And whatever being was lurking in the shadows of that horrible room was getting closer to me, step by step, its pyramid head dragging his sword. Oh god, something just moved, didn't it? No, that's just my darkening. Quickly, get out of there, Mayu! Nana's done! She's done, son, daughter. I still couldn't make out a single feature, but frankly, I didn't want to. His existence alone was threatening enough. Whoever this was, I could sense the shadow posturing itself over Nana's head, as if preparing to swallow it whole. Like a crocodile, in fact, the shadow was beginning to resemble a crocodile more and more. Was this even a person? Of course it's the teacher, of course. And he's got a hammer. How did he, like, cut her in half? I guess he must have had, like, a big cleaver, like a meat cleaver or something. The figure was now fully visible and was indeed a person, I think. He grabbed Nana by the head, then turned and began dragging her into that horrid room. She was clearly nearing death as it took everything she had to scream and protest. Her voice was getting weaker and her writhing less pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how painful it must be to have one's severed body slowly dragged across the floor, exposed, side down. It would be bad enough just having my head held in that massive, filthy grip. No, grip isn't the right word. It really was more like a bite. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't fold under pressure, Mayu. You can do it, okay? These were the panicked primal screams of a person's last moments on Earth. It's a sound no one should ever have to hear, much less produce. And once you hear it, it's the kind of thing you'll be hearing again for the rest of your life. Nothing can ever wipe it from your memory. It stays with you. So maybe Mayu's gonna go crazy now. I sat there dumbfounded, so disturbed that I could barely breathe, and watched the slow slither of Nana's body as she disappeared into the unknown. It only took a few seconds for her to vanish into the blackness, but those were the longest few seconds of my life. And once she was gone, only a wide swath of blood remained, tracing her path down the hall and across that hellish threshold. You can't save her, Mayu! You're gonna die! No, don't! You stupid bum, me bum. Gathering all my courage, I ran at full speed toward the black void, but found no room to enter. Beyond the door was nothing more than a solid wall. Well, Maya, lucky for you, okay? Because, really? It was just as Shinozaki had said, right before my eyes, a human being was pulled into a space that simply no longer existed, pulled out of reality, and yet I could still hear her. But there's a wall there, you can't even get in there, and you don't want to listen to her screams. And you're just gonna get yourself killed anyways. Maybe if you had a weapon, Mayu. Well, Mayu, how are you gonna save her? She's cut in half. Okay, well, where are you going, Mayu? Well, you know what? You should tell the truth. You should say a big scary man took her away and cut her in half. Let's be careful. Okay, so she couldn't, basically, Nana could not escape her fate. She died the same way that she did the first time around. Some of the words Maya was like, oh my god, am I gonna die the same way too? It's just coincidence, Mayu. You can get out of this if you try hard. Put your mind to it, okay? Put your mind to it. It's natural to worry about yourself. Your own life comes first, because you can't help anyone else if your own life's in danger. I opened my compact mirror and hesitantly brought it down to my abdomen, lifting my shirt and loosening my skirt a bit to get a better look. Big bruises. Yep, they're bigger. I didn't have to look very hard. The color of the bruise on my abdomen had darkened significantly. It was far more pronounced now, practically pulsating in purplish red. It looked more like some kind of demented crest that had surfaced from deep inside my body. Uh-oh, they certainly look big.
色が濃くなってなんかはっきりしてきてる。
Well, what's gonna happen to you, Mayu?
何これ。なんで。ただのあざだよ。ね。
Well, don't let yourself go crazy over it, Mayu. Don't let yourself go crazy over it. I just kept telling myself that it would go away on its own. It was nothing, and I was starting to believe it. Feeling somewhat placated, I lifted the mirror up and prepared to shut it and put it away when I caught a quick glimpse of my face. I saw fear, I saw sadness, I saw defeat, but I also saw something else. Hope. Ah, nope, that's not hope. Oops. No. At first I doubted my eyes, but I wasn't seeing things, nor was it a smudge on the mirror. It was another discolored bruise, just like the one on my abdomen. It was nowhere near as dark, but it was definitely there, and had given enough time, it would probably get a lot darker. It's not gonna work. I tried spit shining it away with my finger, but all that did was make it wet. And each time I pressed down on it, the surrounding skid would turn white, creating greater contrast and making it stand out more. It wasn't going away. It wasn't going away. And it just kept darkening. I might wind up like Nana. Nana, 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 Nana. Mayu, don't freak out, okay? If you freak out, it's not gonna torn apart at the seams. Just go back to Yoshiki, okay? There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. There we go.
心配ね。今からみんなで探し。鈴本さん？ダメ。来ちゃダメ。
Why? They're the only people that could help you. I took a step away from them despite myself.
どうしたんだよ。
お願い。来ないで。なんでもないから。
Are you worried they're gonna turn on you? Come on.
鏡に何か。
Oh, great. No, Mayu, you sound perfectly normal. Honestly, on a scale of 1 to 10, you sound 10. If that was really normal, you sound like a 10. Ah, shit! No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I didn't want them to see that. Come on. No, what? I didn't want them to see my hideous bruise. Seriously, it's not good for my complexion. And, there could be the ones to protect you, okay? Especially Ayumi. She knows what's going on. Oof. Oh god. Where are you gonna run to now? Yeah, I know. You know what? She's gonna stupidly run back to the infirmary is where she's gonna go. No, you should just work on staying with people that could keep you safe. Ah. Into the infirmary. Yeah, of course she went into the infirmary. That's fucking just... Oh my god. Yes, of course. I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could hide it. Sure, but it's still there. You just concealed it, okay? Yeah, I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face after all. Huh, probably just a result of all the stress I've been feeling here. Once things calm down, it would go away for sure. Sure, that's great. Are we just gonna go to bed then? I thought she said once she could go to sleep. Welcome back. Oh, that's creepy. It just says welcome back there. That's really fudged up. Okay, I thought we were supposed to go to sleep here, but I guess maybe I'm done? Can I just go into the hallway? It wouldn't open. And it wasn't like it was locked, rather it felt almost as if someone were holding it closed with superhuman strength. Well, Sachiko's mother is in this room with us, I bet. Oh shit, she's in here. Oh, that's creepy. Suddenly I realized why the door was wrapped multiple times over with thin black. How had I not noticed these a moment ago? I looked at it a bit more closely and concluded without question that that's exactly what it was. I felt an unpleasant heat radiating all along my back muscles across my entire spine. I was being watched. There was some sort of moist, lukewarm presence in the room with me, and slowly but surely I could sense it moving. Who's behind me? I was too scared. No, you gotta dodge it, so you know you gotta turn around. Shit. Oh, shit. It was a little girl wearing a red dress, probably a first or second grader. Her skin was as pale as pottery, contrasting with her lacquer-like hair, and she looked somehow familiar. Shit's gonna go down now, my friends. I knew Maya was still gonna die. But maybe she can still get out of this. I have faith in her. Mayu, I love you. I have faith in you, okay? Hey, Sachiko, there's other humans in here. You don't have to do Mayu. I'll find you someone else. Oh god, no. Oh, they're gonna do it together. Chit, don't team up on me. 1 versus 1, one at a time. Alright, I'll take you on 1 at a time. Well, guys, I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, take a corporeal form and let's duke it out. Fisticuffs, okay? No cheating. Fisticuffs. Something was dripping onto the back of my hand. What? That's what I thought at first anyways. If I'd started to cry, I wasn't aware, but considering what I was going through, it wouldn't have been surprising in any way. I wondered just how much I'd cried since getting sealed up in this godforsaken place. Probably more than I'd ever cried before in my entire life. But these weren't tears, were they? Was it blood then? Did these children do something to me? Sure enough, I reached up and touched my face, and my finger came in contact with something sticky. Something sticky and red. What did they do to you? Stop lying. Sachiko's answer was cold and disinterested, and came accompanied with a crooked wry smile. She was just a child, yet one glance from her made every hair on my body stand on end. Sachiko's face somehow made me feel as if it might be 2 sides to her, one gentle one and one not. But regardless of which there is, actually, that's true. Just dealing with here, I wasn't about to go against her recommendation. I was legitimately curious about myself. Oh my god, what are we gonna find? So I took out my compact, opened it, and... oh, it's just a cut. It's just I mean, that sucks. That sure sucks, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. The bruise I'd concealed with makeup had sprung back to the surface once again, though it could hardly be called a bruise anymore. My skin literally split open from inside, and blood was beginning to seep out through the pinkish fissure, bead by bead. What? She's just gonna be like torn open from the previous wounds that she received, so there's like, it's like inevitable, you're gonna die regardless. Like, those bruises will just eventually kill you, even if there's another way to escape. The bruise along my stomach and abdomen had followed suit, splitting open and dripping dark red blood everywhere. At this point, I'd completely lost any ability to think or reason. I was a goner and I knew it. Oh my god. Yeah, last time she died really quickly. Like, her head was looking up at her corpse, and she's like, oh, that's my corpse. But this is like, she's gonna be slowly torn apart. Oh! You know what, Sachiko, the way she said it, I actually kind of got a little bit excited for the autopsy. Yeah, I was a goner. I couldn't fight it. Somewhere deep in the pit of my soul, I knew there was no way out. This unimaginably cruel fate was predestined. I couldn't escape. Oh, sure, I tried to run. I squirmed and resisted with every last bit of strength I had. But fate had me by the ankle, and it wasn't about to let go. That's a really weird way to describe it. It's like, she went from, like, freaking out to be like, well, Guess that was a gunner. Yeah, I just decided it was a gunner. Whatevs, you know. It's whatevs, it's a gunner. If only I could force myself to lose consciousness, maybe I could avoid the unbearable agony that I knew was coming, but sadly, I wasn't that strong-willed. I could feel the hands of children all over my body coming with virtually every direction. Coming from them, they were really digging. Not gonna lie, it looks like the children are having a lot of fun. Like they're playing with a toy or something, but they're like ripping Mayu apart, so it's not cute. See, this is, oh god, remember that when these people die, they have like eternal torment of how they died. So she's gonna have eternal torment of being like ripped apart by like a bunch of kid ghosts. That's ugh. I was seized with a pain unlike anything I'd ever even imagined possible before. I couldn't talk, couldn't move, couldn't even think. I felt like my head was going to explode under the pressure of the millions of nerves, all telling my brain just how much every part of my body hurt, and it didn't stop. Every moment it grew worse and worse. Then I began to drift away. Damn it, why do all the good ones have to go? See, like, I really like Seiko, and because of this chapter, I was like, man, Mayu is so cool too. And now this kid is fuck, ow! At least they're gonna use her body for good. They're gonna decorate the place a little bit. Because I was thinking this place could use a few decorations. Sachiko's voice sounded like it was far in the distance. It was then that I realized the agony I'd been feeling had changed. It was no longer pain, but chill. I didn't hurt anymore. It was just cold. She's like, I was so chill. So cold that I couldn't even feel my body. Of course she loves him. And she's like, don't look at my body. That's the thing, is she says, like, don't think ill of me because of how my body is. But Shig, like, took a picture of her body, and that's why he commits suicide. He's like, oh my god, it's her. Because she's like, don't look at my body. My final wish is that Shig should be the one to find my body. Yeah, he does, and he takes a picture of it. As long as it's not too revolting to look at anyway. I want him to think I'm pretty. I miss him. You're just gonna be splattered on the wall. Shig, bro. Anyways, wow, that's the ending to chapter number 2 of Corpse Party. This game is so happy, right? So basically what is happening here is Yoshiki and Ayumi are off on their own. They're going to do the same shit that they did last time. Maybe they'll get out, who knows. But Mayu's dead, which sucks, but at least we got to know more about her character, which was kind of cool. But yeah, this game is all in alternate universe shit, but I mean, I think we are uncovering a lot about, you know, the other characters and what's going on. And we learned more about Nana, which was cool. I thought it was cool too. I'm sorry this episode was really long. I just didn't want to stop playing. I was like, I want to get to the end. I want to see what happens. I want to see Mayu's cruel death. Her cruel, inevitable death. Because we all knew she was going to die. But yeah, I guess I'm sick like that. I just wanted to see some death and destruction. Oopsies. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. As always, guys, peace.